Hey everyone, it's Alicia Arts, and today I'm going to be drawing some spooky OC characters just in time for Halloween. Also, I haven't really drawn any new OCs in a while, so I'm still trying to practice mastering anatomy. But yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit better. But yeah, I'm just going to be drawing some spooky OCs today. So the first character I'm going to be drawing is a zombie, and my sort of idea is to have her have black hair, like a little bone hair clip, maybe a brain hanging out the side of her head, some sort of shorts, couple of belts, and a missing arm with a bone. Maybe some leg warmers, some stitches, some like eaten up skin, and holding a heart if I can. And then I just want to draw like a little doodle in the corner and then have it so there's another one of her in the bottom. I'll show you an example of what I mean. This is kind of the inspiration for the layout of how the character is going to be. But I want this character to be bloody, messy, and have some dirty, muddy Converse on as well. Oh, and I'm also thinking to have some of her teeth exposed from where her jaw's been sort of ripped away and the skin's just gone away from over there. Not gone away, I meant like sort of rotted away. Anyway, let's get on with the drawing. Okay, I'm just starting off with the body here, and for my body I usually just use a lot of shapes instead of actually just trying to draw the body. I did struggle with the legs, but I got there in the end. Now I'm just going over with my outline and doing a little bit of colouring, and I draw the eyes separately because I find it easier and then I can just lasso them on and just make them a little bit smaller. So I'm just drawing that jaw there. I used a really opaque tool just to get that sort of bloody effect on it, and I'm just colouring in her hair black, and I've also done a bit of flesh eating on the side of her face as well. So I'm just adding a lot of detail into this brain because I want it to look like it's hanging out, dripping with blood, sort of thing like that. And now I'm just drawing on the clothes. And the hand holding the heart took me a couple of attempts, but I think it turned out pretty well in the end. I do need to work on my anatomy, but I was really proud of this. Now I'm just going to add on the leg warmers and the shoes, and then I'm going to colour it all together. I'm adding a lot of detail into this as well. I like to do a lot of shading and add creases into the clothes just to make it look a little bit more realistic, even though my style is more comic-y cartoon. But yeah, I wanted to add some like rips into her shirt as well, which is what I did add on in the end. But yeah, this bone's just sticking out with some blood on her arm. She's got some like sore knees and bloody leg warmers, and she's got a lot of flesh just rotting away on her legs, some stitches there keeping her together, and I did add on the Converse. And I was going to do this other face, but then I decided I didn't like it, so I got rid of it, and I started drawing my doodle in the corner. It's just a silly little doodle of her just being like, brains, which I thought was just a little funny just to add in the corner. And now I'm just drawing her like in a typical zombie form where they're just reaching out being like, ugh, so groaning. Yeah, I'm just adding on the detail here, and her face is different on this one. Her mouth's open instead. And the jaw thing is still there because I do like that detail. And now I'm just colouring it in after going with my outline, and I'm really proud of the way I got the arm and the hand to look good. And I'm just adding on a lot of detail with the skin again, and I think I managed to do the jaw really well on this one as well because it looks like it's open as well. And now I'm just drawing the brain hanging out the side of her head because it's just this zombie. And now I'm just colouring in on the clothes and just adding in those rips and shading and detail and colouring on the belt. But I definitely took a lot of inspiration from that picture that I shown at the start, but I think I managed to do it well as well. But yeah, I'm just putting my signature there, and I'm just adding some like groan text next to her. And now I'm just adding her other arm that's dislocated from the bone, just as a little doodle there, and a brain just so the character's looking at it. This is the final product of the drawing, and I'm so proud of it and I love it so much. I think it turned out really, really well, and I think it's my favourite piece of this video. I also love the colours on this as well, like the green, the pink, they really pop together, and I think it looks really cool. And I just really like this character, and I think the poses are cool. I just feel like everything's perfect and fits really well with her. I also love the outfit I decided to go with because it's sort of that like grunge outfit with the shorts and the little belts and stuff like that. Okay, on to the next spooky character. Okay, so the next character is going to be a clown. So My idea for her is sort of a sad look on her face, like a little heart makeup around her eye and a tear on the other one. And then maybe like ginger kind of hair with messy sort of buns or something in the top. And then like a yellow dress. I want a lot of bright colours on this, so like yellows and blues and reds. Maybe like a yellow dress with some blood on it, and then maybe some socks with stripes on them. Like the stripes are different ways on each sock, and then some like blue heel shoes kind of thing, and then like a little thing around her wrist, like a little lace thing around her wrist. And I want it in that same layout as the other character as well. Okay, so let's get onto the drawing. Okay, so same kind of thing again, just drawing out the body using shapes. I kind of want her to be like waving, like kind of creepy waving. So I've just got her arm up there, and again, I'd like to draw my eyes separately and then lasso. So I'm just drawing on her little dress there. It's going to have some lace on the bottom. And then I also wanted to have like a lace ruffle around her neck as well. Now I'm just going around with my actual outline for this piece as well. The lace had a lot of detail put into it, like all the little individual ruffles underneath was insane. But yeah, I'm just doing my outline here, and she's got those messy buns that I wanted. And then I'm also going to use this hairbrush that I've got just to add like extra detail around her hair, like I did on the zombie character, just to make her hair look a bit real. And I also did a really pale colour for her as well because she's a clown, and as you can tell, she's looking really sad. And the dress kind of reminds me of like a waiter outfit in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but there we go. And like, there's a lot of bright colours on this one as well because I just feel like clowns and bright colours is the way to go with it. But now I'm just doing the different stripes on the socks, like I said, and these little blue shoes with stripes on those as well. And now I'm just adding in the detail of blood. And I'm just doing my little doodle in the corner, and I even do the makeup on her as well because, she needs those little details and a little sad face next to her because, she's looking sad. And for this bottom one in the corner, my idea was to have her like holding a couple of balloons. So I went with bright colours for that as well. But for some reason, the body's not as good on that bottom one, but it still looks really good. So kept the same sort of thing with the makeup and the colours. I definitely added a lot more blush onto the bottom character as well. I feel like just because it's closer up, it needs that extra detail of those like brighter colours as well. But yeah, I'm just colouring in her outfit and adding creases and blood and colouring in the balloon. She's sort of like a party clown, but a creepy, sad one. This is the final product of the clown one, and I actually love it so much. The bright colours, the oranges, the yellows, it's perfect. I love it so much. It's like a rainbow kind of thing on a page, even though there's not all the rainbow colours, I don't think, but I literally love it so much. She's so cool and she just looks so sad, but I love it. I just do. I love the way I managed to also get the body proportions look and everything like that, and I love the way I just added the confetti in the background because without it, it did just look a little bit plain, but and the little shadows under the balloon and the little highlights. I just love this piece. I think this one is my second favourite one. Okay, let's get on to the last spooky character. My idea for this one is a hecata, and I want her to be really pale with like trad goth makeup on and lots of piercings and black hair with really low cut bangs. And I want her to be wearing a corset and a top with bell sleeves, and then like a skirt with a slit in it with a little heel peeking out with like some red on it. And then I want her to be doing some magic and having some really cool jewellery on as well. But I want this one to have a kind of different layout. Instead of another character, I want it to be like a black cat or something. Okay, so let's get on to the drawing. Same start again, just drawing the body out in shapes, except this time I drew my positioning straight away, so I wanted to have like one arm sort of up, like so you could see the sleeve hanging down, and then the other one sort of down. And I have no clue how I even did that hand at the top, but it was an achievement, it happened. I'm getting better with hands, which is a good thing. Now I'm just drawing in the legs so the slit can be there, but I did it a little bit wrong at first because I forgot to rub out that bottom bit on my sketch of the body, but I fixed it in the end. And now I'm just going over with my definite outline. And I did give her a lot of makeup, and at first I did these sort of like black on the cheeks like trad goth, but I just don't think it looked good with her, so I did end up getting rid of them in the end. But one thing that I do really like about this drawing is the way the pupils are just black, but then she's got that white highlighting just on the eye. It kind of reminds me of like baby bat makeup. But anyway, so I'm just adding some colouring in now, and I did add some detail on that corset just to make it look like it was sort of strapped over. And then on the sleeves I made them look a little bit more pointy at the end. But then I realised I needed some lace in this drawing as well, so I did add some lace on like the top of her low cut shirt as well. And then I also added some on the sleeves too. But now I'm just drawing her doing some like wispy magic in the top with like some little stars and stuff. And her little doodle with the vampire teeth coming out. I thought that was really cute. I added some rings on her as well, but yeah, now I'm just drawing her little pet cat in the corner and some more magic. So this is the final product of the hecata drawing, and I think it turned out really, really well. I really like it, and I just love that hand just like doing that wispy magic at the top. And her outfit is so beautiful, and I love it so much, and all my ideas came into the drawing again. And that little doodle, I just love it with the little teeth and the little mouth open like that. But I just think she looks really cool, and I'm really proud of this. These are the final drawings at the end of the video, and in first place has to be the zombie, I just love it so much. And then second the clown, and then third the hecata. I still love the way how they all turned out though, so comment which one your favourite one is as well, because I'm kind of curious to know. And I do love them all so much, and they all definitely achieved a spooky aspect in them. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it, and please let me know if you want any more videos like this in the future with OC characters. And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!